that you've seen on the stage, like others also, you've seen the list that Giulio has presented. Venice Aqua Valley, we don't want to create a new business like it exists elsewhere. We want, since the beginning, to put in the middle of this new ecosystem all the intelligence of the heart. And it's so important, because if the people who are going to co-create with us this new ecosystem, water ecosystem, are managed by their ego, then it means it will be competition. And if it is competition, it will be very difficult to create a very dynamic and attractive, powerful ecosystem. We would like, of course, to put in the middle the intelligence of nature. So thanks, for example, to Asteria, which is this unique artificial intelligence plugged into the data that are coming from this biomimicry science. For us, biomimicry is the science of the future, with also the quantum physics, obviously. But we need also to listen to the ancestral knowledge that we will work also in. And we would like to have with us corporate sector to incubate some new startups. And for us, the first startup that we could incubate in the arsenal, which could be the ideal place to receive this Venice Aqua Valley project, will be Plantolab. Because we think that Plantolab is an amazing startup, leveraging the intelligence of the living in a regenerative way, because what they do is to clean the water of the pesticide, insecticide, and so on that we have everywhere in the lagoon and in the cycle of water everywhere now, with the PFAS, etc. They capture CO2, because the tubes that you see is the equivalent of 180 hectares of forest. So imagine just, it will be a room like this with all these tubes, and it corresponds to 180 hectares. So cleaning the water, capturing the CO2, and producing this biomass. And thanks to this biomass, we can produce cosmetics, we can produce food or nutriments for person, and we can also produce fertilizer for agriculture, and then we have a very positive loop, because we can regenerate everything, including the regeneration of Venice itself with a new economy. So this is the do tank for our Sumus Aqua project. We would like, thanks to Rafael Colucci, to initiate the equivalent of Venice Aqua Valley, but not for economy and aqua and water, but for agriculture, because we think that if we have a war, we don't hope that we will have one, but who knows, if we have COVID or the equivalent, we need to ensure food economy and good quality of food for health. And for Sumus Aqua, so it will be for Sumus Terra, and for Sumus Humanita, we have developed, I have already mentioned it, the methodology, art and philosophy for children, and also the leadership humanist, and how to reconnect to our heart, all the workshops that we have proposed yesterday night. So this is for the do tanks of Sumus. And because we need to scale up, this is why we are going to create Sumus Venezia for the world, which will not be anymore a foundation, an association, but a Venetian foundation, but where we will welcome all the foundations and all the participants who believe in what we want to achieve and who are ready to join us and help us to put these different concrete projects in place here in Venice, again, for the Venetian, for the Veneto, for Italy, for Europe, and for the rest of the world. But we are also a art tank. What is a art tank? In fact, we organize exhibition or we organize festival. You've seen the film at the beginning of this afternoon about the festival Aquamour that we did in last March. And what we would like to do to communicate about all these nature-based solutions that can really save humanity is to organize a sort of biennale, nature-based biennale, and we would like to make the first one in March 2027. The festival Aquamour was a sort of prototype, let's say. So it will be a 360 approach with science people, with startups, with artists, with young people, well, a full ecosystem, leveraging and promoting this intelligence of the living and concrete solutions. And we are a think tank. And the think tank, it was yesterday and today, because we have this annual event, Forum of Unlimited Possibilities, where we invite incredible people to nourish our heart, to nourish our soul, to nourish our thoughts, and also to create links between themselves and also between them and Venice as the pilot city. And the next forum of unlimited possibilities, I don't know if it works.
Abundante.
Okay. We will be obviously on the 19th and 20th of November 2026, except if I listen to Giulio, who will prefer to maybe we can envisage to do it in the weekend because then it will be easier for everyone to attend. No? Okay. Excuse me. No? Up. Final words? No? Okay. So the last one. The next one will be, the theme will be how to open our consciousness, because we understood yesterday that science and consciousness are converging, and that's good. How to cultivate health, that health of everything, health of ourselves, but also health of the soil, and health of the lagoon, and health of the city, and health of the planet. And find joy, because we think that love, joy, and gratitude are incredible key elements to push humanity in a better world, and this is what we will discover with someone incredible who has accepted to be with us. I hope to have his video, Deepak Chopra. So, what do I do?
So,
He will be with us next year.
A short message. This is the message. Seek the highest first, and then everything else will come. In Christian terms, seek first the kingdom of heaven, and all else will be added unto you, and the kingdom of heaven is within you. It's a state of being, it's a state of consciousness, and there is nothing more important than to access it for the true spiritual experience, knowing yourself beyond space-time, the spontaneous emergence of platonic values, and the loss of the fear of death. Nothing is more important. So I hope to join you next year. But in the meanwhile, this is my short message. And thank you, Massimo, for asking me to share this with you. Take care and God bless.
So, my last word, because it's late and because we have to go directly to a concert to listen to this healing, a wonderful concert of Maud, will be gratitude. Gratitude, this is what I feel deeply. Thank you for all the people who have been with us during the last 2 days. Obviously, thank you to our partner, to our guest speakers, incredible pioneer people, and of course, last but not least, the team who've done incredible work, because you can't imagine how many details we need to manage, and as I said, mainly our volunteers people. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and enjoy the Maud Gligda's Hildegard de Bingen concert, healing and meditative. Bye.